Hey, well, oh, I guess. Okay, now I'm live. Hey guys, welcome to Haunted Hunter's Cabin Thanksgiving shows, guys. Definitely. I hope everybody's enjoying the sessions. Getting into the spirit of Halloween quite early. Also, to kind of started with. I have to adjust my camera again because I was standing up most of the time. There you go, guys. You can see everything here. Totally. So, just want to welcome everybody on in to Haunted Hunter's Cabin, guys. We're live, and also to wishing everybody a happy Thanksgiving weekend. Snuck up on us very quickly. Actually, I didn't miss my flight, but that's okay. I always do, especially it's a one-way fare. Just kidding. So anyhow, we got the haunted fireplace back there of a glow, and also too, we started this year's off kind of with a 4-day what you call Celtic Gypsy Haunted Hunter's Cabin 4-day birthday festival, guys. Into my birthday on Tuesday, October the 6th, which I had turned 40. Now that was kind of cool, and I kind of think that was a success. We started with kind of with the first 2 days being on TikTok. TikTok cameras are acting up and that kind of thing like that. Once I get things working, I just have to do. I have to do some kind of reprogramming of my phone and that kind of stuff like that to get TikTok working. And that will be back up and working again. But at least I'm on YouTube and I'm on Instagram. And also talking about birthdays, there's another October birthday. Sorry, guys, Felicia couldn't be here for this one. This is her weekend off. That last weekend wore her out. Going through my birthday 4-day weekend special, 4-day weekend, what you call birthday challenge, gypsy challenge. Or we would have brought her out today for somebody. But that is okay. She is our birthday princess. She comes and goes now and then, but like I said, she's all conquered out from my birthday challenge. So anyhow, to other birthday that's happening today is we have Tom Shaw here in Wyerton, Ontario. Happy birthday to you. Sorry, Felicia couldn't be here to give you the birthday wishes herself. So again, these birthday wishes are from me, Francis, and Felicia. So happy birthday, Tom. Shaw of Wyerton, Ontario, Canada, here, South Bruce Peninsula. Maybe next year we'll bring Felicia out for you. I have no clue how old you're turning today. What, like 155? Something like that? No, probably in his 70s or 60s, something along that line. Definitely we know you're done with your 50s and that. No, your younger years and your 40s. But also, too, if I had not already missed it, there was supposed to be another birthday this month, too. Another happy birthday wish goes out to, might be belated already. Maybe I'm on time. Is Joshua James Wank? The Irish last names are very hard to keep up with. Joshua James Rankin of Wyerton, Ontario. Here, that is a tongue twister. So happy, either early or belated, or happy birthday, or happy birthday if it is your birthday today, or I've missed it. With it being Thanksgiving and everything being all scheduled and stuff like that, and also too with this COVID-19 didn't help any either because everything is all confused. A lot of big festivities usually with big parties we used to go into hosting all got canceled. So challenging times, also confusing times. Also during these confusing times, I'm just wishing out those happy birthday wishes. Of course, Felicia was available for my birthday. Started off my 4-day birthday challenge going into October the 6th. So I just, well, it's still October during the Haunted Hunters Cabin season. Halloween haunting season and that kind of thing, going right into Halloween. So, like I said, there may be other birthdays in the month of October here too, guys. But if you guys want a birthday shout out, like these people I know very well, they probably don't mind. But anyways, if you guys are watching or following, and your birthday is coming up, please jot down your birthday, even if your birthday happens to fall during Christmas Elf Lounge during the months of November and December. I will definitely make sure I get them on my birthday log for you guys. It won't be Haunted Hunters Cabin. All the October kids get birthday wishes from Haunted Hunters Cabin because October is Halloween month. It's Halloween season, so they get all the nice spooky horror Stephen King treatment. Birthday wishes, everything from Chucky to Freddy Krueger to Michael Myers, that kind of stuff like that. But it was too bad Felicia wasn't available today. I'll tell you, that would have been awesome to bring her out. She would have probably done a couple birthday dance numbers for you. I know. She's all tired out. She's resting. So, like I said, she's got to have her rest. She's got to have her break. So, she overexerts herself too easily. Totally. So there's our birthday wishes for today, guys. And that. Also, too, there is like I said, I do have more spooky people in the making, and definitely that's going to be added here. So, just in honor of those birthday wishes that I gave the shout outs to, I'm going to get something very cool for you guys here in a minute. You guys are going to like. Let's see what I can basically find here. Let's see if I can find something for you guys. That's how, because I know you guys are country fans. So I'm gonna see what I can find. Now I know none of you guys. Josh, I know won't be 50 yet. Maybe, but I know Tom, you'll be past 50. We're gonna get you guys a legendary song here for you guys. Now this one, guys, is gonna be. This one's done by Johnny Cash. Sorry. Happy birthday, happy birthday, oh happy birthday. Okay, sorry guys. Oh happy birthday, really sounds like Johnny Cash. happy birthday, happy birthday, oh happy birthday. We'll do another one for you guys in a minute. Happy birthday, happy birthday, oh happy birthday to Johnny Cash. Oh, what I was looking for.
Hello, and happy birthday to Johnny Cash, the man in black.
Sorry guys, even though it's not Johnny Cash's birthday, Legendary's passed on. This one's for you guys that I just announced.
Love is a burning thing, and it leaves a fiery ring, bound by wild desires.
All you ghosts of Haunted Hunter's Cabin, guys.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I've been stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. Now I taught the weeping willows how to cry, and I showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. And the tears that I cried for the woman are gonna flood you, Big River, and I'm gonna sit right here until I die. Well, I met her accidentally in St. Paul's, Minnesota, and it tore me up every time I heard her drawl, southern drawl. Then I heard my dream was back downstream, cavorting in Devonport, and I followed you, Big River, when you called. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the end out for the tie that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Alright, I'm going to tell you all a little story now. Well, my dad left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much to mar me. Just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now, I don't blame him because he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was, before he left, he went and made me sue. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Sue. Happy birthday.
Oh yeah, happy birthday to Sue White as well, guys. Belated. From Haunted Hunter's Cabin. The ghost of Johnny Cash, guys. So, and I'll put that in. So again, I mentioned those birthdays in the margin. Okay, so I'm just going to share that so you guys know, so you can wish these people a happy birthday when you see them. Myself was October the 6th, guys. Tom Shaw's is today. And I believe Joshua James Rankins was either before Tom's or just coming up after. Anyways, I might be early with him, with Josh. I might be late. Please forgive me if I'm late. Wishing Josh a happy birthday, but that's okay. I might be on time. I don't know. He may confirm that. Because he's got a wrestling night coming up. Again, main events coming up as well. So we wanted to put those on our birthday wish list here for Haunted Hunter's Cabin, guys. Especially they get haunted. Us October kids get to be spooked and wished happy birthday from Haunted Hunter's Cabin because it's October. It's the devil's month. Definitely. Now we're having an issue sharing these. It's not gonna let me put. Okay, we're gonna have to take out. Yes, I gotta take out shows. Okay. No. Okay. For some reason, it doesn't want to post. Um, oh, that's what it was. It's one word. Okay. There we go. Yep. I guess we got too many words. Yep, that's what it was. So again, down here, I'm going to retype it again. So again, happy. Of course, we fix that up. Indefinitely. So you guys can read the margin. So I didn't forget about you guys. I hope you guys didn't think I forgot about you guys. I know your Facebook alerts me too, but YouTube doesn't really alert a lot of people either when people's birthdays come up, and that because a lot of them do have YouTube channels like I do. It's only Facebook that rats you out. Sorry, guys. Definitely. When you're like me, you're kind of on everything. TikTok, Bigo. Bigo doesn't even rat you out. Or TikTok. Only Facebook does. Definitely. So we're gonna dim. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna dim those lights down, guys, indefinitely, because I just especially for those birthday wishes. You can tell, guys, I put the Christmas birthday lights on for you guys. Normally it is down to kind of a spooky orange colored light for Haunted House Cabin because it's kind of a dim color because of Halloween coming up. But anyways, because this is like again, it's kind of I wanted to do a quick daytime show too as before we get started tonight. Indefinitely. So I just wanted to do those live birthday wishes here for you guys on social media since you probably are missing the fact that you're missing seeing your families and that kind of stuff, friends, that kind of stuff like that, because government's ripping everybody apart because of this social distancing and all that. This way, at least you're still recognized. So, on that, I'm gonna go back and dim those lights down. Indefinitely. So that's what it was. I just wanted to do a quick Haunted Hunter's Cabin announcement, guys. For those birthdays, live from Celtic Gypsy Warriors live here, guys. Totally. So again, Celtic Gypsy Warriors live, Haunted Hunter's Cabin, haunted house shows, guys. Totally. Also, to some of these people, I do know that they're like me. They're Stephen King fans. Totally, they love their Stephen King. They love the horror movies. They love something that's always going to give them a good scare and that kind of stuff like that. But yeah, so, but that's what I said. Too bad Felicia wasn't available today. Usually when a true weekend's off, she's probably, I have no clue what she does when it's on her weekends off. I don't know. That's what I said. She comes and she's like Pringles Pete. She pops in, she pops out. Definitely. That kind of thing like that too as well. So she likes to have her weekends to herself, and it kind of stuff like that. So like deep like that. So like I said, I think my birthday weekend, my weekend going into my 40th, on Tuesday, October the 6th. Really tired and worn, really tired, exhausted her right out. Totally. So she's kind of just resting. Well, she's not much of an embarrassment. As Pringles Pete is. Now, we could have brought Pringles Pete out for you, but he's just as embarrassing, I'll tell you, or not worse. And definitely, so like I said, I'm more for Felicia, okay, than Pringles Pete. Definitely. When it comes down to birthday, wishing people happy birthday and stuff like that, like Pringles Pete is just a total goofball when it comes down to birthdays. Definitely. Now, Felicia, yes, she can be embarrassing, but she's very entertaining. I can admit she's very entertaining. She's never annoying. She's actually entertaining. Pringles Pete is just the opposite. He is just annoying as ever. There's a total difference. But yeah. So I'm sorry we couldn't get hold of Felicia for you guys, so that way, you guys could get a couple birthday dances from her. And definitely. So she's resting up this weekend and that kind of stuff like that. Maybe next year, Felicia will probably come on for you guys next year. Not an issue. Also, to the anybody that has, like I said, if there's any birthdays during the Christmas Elf Lounge, when we do the Christmas Elf Lounge, that'll be feel free to comment me those, and I'll tell you, you guys will get birthday wishes from a Christmas elf. There's difference. So, and definitely. So, us October kids get the spooky stuff, which is live from Haunted Hunter's Cabin, because we're born in the spookiest month of the year, in October, which is declared Halloween month. Which is Halloween season, which is always, according to the religious people, it's known to be the devil's month, and time to reign and rule, more or less. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but that's an urban legend. The history of the Celtics, because it's October is usually known to be, for the whole month of October, right when the golden harvest starts, which is Thanksgiving, usually usually starts like around September. It is called the Samhain Festival, which is a festival of witches, where all the witches come out, and their festival can go on all the way through to All Souls Day, All Saints Day, until midnight Halloween night. Another big Celtic ritual that went on for ancient times. And definitely, so when it goes right through, the golden harvest goes right through into Halloween night, Devil's Night. Now Friday the 13th happens to fall, goes right through Friday the 13th. That kind of thing. So there's a little bit of history about the month of October. That kind of stuff like that for you guys. So that's for all us horror movie fans and that kind of stuff like that. A little history behind of the advantages of being born in October. We're the type of kid. We were the type of kids. We were born in October. We were the type of kids that the other month kids would not have anything to do with. Because we're freaky, creepy kids, according to them. Always have been. Totally. Us October kids, we take over everything. Like they think, oh no, they're all born October. They're all freaky. They're all spooky. They're all in voodoo witchcraft magic. People are so scared of us now. Probably not more so anymore, but or superstitious of us. It would have been at one time, but totally. And getting on now with a little bit of a haunted hunter's cabin here, guys, with the show. That with Thanksgiving, technically Thanksgiving show. Basically, just waiting for the good part of the Thanksgiving show. I'll tell you, the turkey coming out. That's the part of the show where I get where I'm part of the show when my turkey is done. I'll be eating turkey stuffing. No, not potatoes this year. Not potatoes. Too lazy to make. Too lazy to peel and mash potatoes. So instead of the replaced potatoes, it's pierogies. Store-bought and frozen pierogies that you just boil on the stove. Of course, we do, like, instead of using the oven, we got a turkey cooker, turkey roaster that does everything. Totally. All we have to do is just stuff the turkey, thaw it out, stuff the turkey, make the stuffing, stuff the turkey, put the turkey in the turkey roaster, and boom. In like 2 seconds or an hour flat, it's done. We don't actually have to use the actual old-fashioned way of doing stuff, old school stuff, like in the oven all night long. Definitely. We cheated. We went to Walmart and bought a turkey roaster. Definitely put the turkey in the roaster. Boom. Doesn't take long to cook itself. Bases the turkey, everything. That is usually the fun part of it. Totally. Yes, I finally did watch the second half to Haunting of Hill House. It's just as spooky and bad as the first half. I loved it. Bailey Manor. Manor. I can't pronounce it. Some English word. It was awesome. Went back to watching the first one too as well. Haunting of Hill House on Netflix. I sat there all night or all day yesterday. I got tired, so I couldn't wait for it to come across till 4 a.m. So I went to bed, then I got up and then I watched it. And it was quite interesting. It was just as spooky, just as interesting. Though just by the way it ended, it looks like there's going to be a third half. I think there's going to be a third one coming. They're probably going to surprise us with a third one eventually. Probably the next year, the year after, probably, maybe. I don't know. The second half to Haunting of Hill House, they said was dated actually to come out last year, just after a year after. Just after the first one was made. That the second one was just going to come out directly within the same year before this year hit. It didn't happen with the second half. They held the second half off for some reason. And now they finally just released the second half just yesterday. So, like I said, I was watching that. I was getting a kick out of it. I thought it was quite interesting. Very, very spooky at parts. Just as spookier as the first half, I'll tell you. But it was still just as good, I tell you. But definitely, guys, if you do get into watching it, guys, do not watch it in the dark. I'll tell you, because it will freak you out. And definitely, things will jump. You'll feel things are jumping out at you. Especially if you're not used to watching horror movies or horror TV or kind of spooky stuff. I'll tell you, or paranormal shows. I'll tell you, this one here will make you jump 6 feet high off the couch if you're watching in the dark. Trust me. I'm used to watching horror movies now. Like I said, when I first watched The Haunting of Hill House, way when it hit Netflix, I was sitting on the couch watching it. And I tell you, I jumped 3 feet high in the sky off my caboose because that's how freaky it was. Totally. With all these ghosts creeping around and everything else like that. The one daughter in the first half, she goes back to the house and she hangs herself. I'm telling you, And then she comes back as a ghost. Like, I mean, she that show is okay. It's very creepy, and I'll tell you, the kids in it did an awesome job at their scripts or whatever. I can say that because the kids even creeped me out, believe it or not. And for somebody like myself that love watching horror movies, even the up-to-date horror movies, and there's children actors in there, I'll tell you, they don't scare me or creep me out in the movie like these kids did in these series. I'll tell you, these kids that started in these series did an awesome job, better than half the regular the movie star kids that normally do, like, that have done the newer up-to-date movies like the remake of It, or the newer horror movies. I could sit back, yeah, you feel a little bit of frightening, but they're not as frightening. But the kids in this Haunting a Hill House series or Bly Manor, I'll tell you, creeped the shit right out of me. Honestly, I jumped off my couch just watching the show. And definitely Alone on Netflix. I'm like, that's got to be. I'm telling you, they. I have to say, they did an A1 awesome job at their movie script. Remember their lines or whatever. They were good at it. I'll tell you, because I normally don't scare that easy anymore, like I would have been when I was about 9 or 10. But yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna give that one probably. I'm gonna give those 2 episodes probably 5 stars and 5 or 7 thumbs up on that one, on how good it was, and definitely worth watching. Even if they do release them to a DVD or Blu-ray series, I'm going to Walmart once they're released at Walmart to buy. I'm going to buy them definitely, because I got to add them to my movie collection or my movie library. I tell you, it's worth it. Totally worth it. But again, if you guys have any like topics and that kind of stuff like that, or any ideas or whatever, like we're always looking for new ideas for these shows and that kind of stuff like that. We are going to when we get close to Halloween, guys, we are going to get chess going again, guys. So you guys back here on the table and I'm just having guys here, guys would have chess going. Everybody loves a game of chess. We've got a couple computers. We've got this nun back here that's going to probably play a couple of rounds of chess. We got the Ghost of Pringles Pete. Actually, this nun here is actually going to be my ghost, the Ghost of Gypsy Rover. Definitely. I'm going to dollar up different kind of stuff like that shortly. I'm kind of working around the main events nights because apparently there's a main event night in the month of October. And I really don't want to put out any more spooky people for the main events nights and that kind of stuff like that. So I'm going to wait till after the main event night itself before we go in, just in time for Halloween. I'm going to have the people pre-made up and ready to go out for the 27th, after the 27th. So again, they'll be made up and be put out on the 27th, but after the main event is over. That kind of thing for that night. So I'm ready for Halloween. Totally. And I'm completed for Halloween. And there's some spooky props from last year. Is definitely going to be he's going to be out. I don't know what I'm going to do with the live stream now. Decoration, because normally I have chips or something on the live stream here. And that, like I said, even with the trick-or-treating activities going on the last few years, because I live in an apartment building policies, the kids can't go door to door inside the apartment building, and it's not the building owners don't allow it. That has stayed to the street residents only. But I still decorate my live streams up. with a candy look to make it look spooky and that kind of thing, just for the live TV show. And that's the only thing that. And then I share it with with people after Halloween. Type is what I do. And not, but this year I don't know what's going on this year. Again, there may be a big possibility with all this COVID-19 stuff. We may still have Halloween if it can be done safely, or I guess because of the big crowds and that kind of stuff like that, our government could be shutting down the trick or treating end of it, or individual people could be choosing to on their own, because of all the COVID-19 pandemic scare and everything else like that. We're just keeping our ears open at this point to see what their decisions are going to be on that. I have not heard so far on this topic. I have not heard any decision. I do know, and definitely parties are. I do know that they have already decided on the parties end of it, because of the large gatherings and that kind of stuff like that. But yeah, so what a shame. Like the parties and in some places the parades even. Yes, guys. Yes, some communities do an actual Halloween parade, and it's been customary going on for decades and for years. In the same decade in times when the party started, traditionally, the parades actually started, as well. Or, when you get down into the States, like Miami, Florida, or Los Angeles, California, Hollywood Boulevard, around Halloween time, they've got a parade for everything. The big cities, they have, even in Ontario, Canada here, the big cities have like Toronto or, Montreal, Quebec, Ottawa, Kingston, Peterborough, Ontario, where I grew up, is used to having a big Halloween parade on October 31st. Definitely, where people meet downtown and people do up floats and get parade permits, and they have one big parade party that goes right down the main street of Peterborough for Halloween. But yeah, or if it's not that, it's St. Patrick's Day, Canada Day, Santa Claus, or it's Christmas, Santa Claus parade. Different parades, or it's the LGBTQ plus parade, Pride parade. So, like I said, they're used to having parades, but with all this COVID-19 pandemic and stuff like that, a lot of things have got canceled. A lot of things have got shut down by the government for safety purposes, because they're afraid of catching. People are afraid of catching the virus, or being, or community virus spread or whatever. That kind of stuff like that. Even things that have like 1,000-year-old Masonic ancient traditions, like even like Halloween has, unfortunately, it's been going. Tradition has been going for thousands of years, or not more so longer. So definitely it is breaking tradition, but but still, I am at home, keeping safe. But that's not stopping us people that are stuck at home, from decorating inside our homes and celebrating at home through live social media. Just basically opening our front living rooms on live social media and doll it up into a haunted house for you guys like this. I do it every year nonstop, in or out of any crisis times. I've been doing this for years before, even before social media started. I'll tell you, I used to be an outdoor setup for the trick-or-treaters and that kind of stuff like that, but now I'm kind of an indoor stuff because I don't live in a house anymore. So, and another thing is weather protected. I don't have to worry about chasing my stuff down the street. Definitely, they're flying away. And on top of it, we got live social media now. So we're in kind of a new generation, and I can actually, like I always wanted, I can do everything digitally. Like the hard fireplace back here, guys, is digital. It's through a satellite channel. You go to the 300s and you get an HD relaxing fireplace. I love it. Probably use the same fireplace. I do have my own electric fireplace at the back there, but it isn't working. Probably just a bulb burnt out of it. I probably have to get a new bulb for it. But yeah, make up a few Halloween decorations, put them up. Buy some Halloween decorations as I can buy them, put them up. There you go. I tell you, still celebrating Halloween, but in a different way. But through live social media. Same with Christmas, celebrating Christmas on live social media. I'll be doing that as well. Continuing on Christmas Elf Lounge. Fortunately for this year for Christmas Elf Lounge, guys, we're not going to have the Santa Claus parade because it's the way things look. It's not happening this year in any community. So, fortunately, it's a shame, but yeah. So the only thing, guys, on social media we couldn't bring you guys was the Summer Village Fair. There's no way that I can fit all the carnies in my apartment. One, it's too small, and I can't get rides set up in here because they're too big. Like I'm gonna put. Well, what corner am I gonna put the Tilt-A-Whirl in? In the right or left-hand corner. With a Ferris wheel smack in the middle. Definitely not enough space. Not enough space, unless they're doing it off their own private property where they can be outside. They have big enough space, like my dad has. 100 acres of land. Have like a little mini, have like a into forest fair or whatever. Where one, they can still set up outside, but two, the problem is you're on somebody's private property. They probably have to pay rent to be there for that weekend, and then of course live stream and all. And I don't think people like my dad would want a bunch of people piling in on his property. Definitely. But yeah, so I just wanted to put just cracking a joke, guys. Totally. Don't ever do that, guys. Don't ever take it seriously. Hey, let's go rent somebody's property to host a fair. I tell you, since we can't be in, since people they can't be in a public park, don't go on that. They did that back in the back in the 50s and 60s before I was born. They pulled that. Don't give them any ideas. I'll tell you. Definitely. Especially when you're like one of the Rotarians. I know he has a whole farm to himself, where he usually does the maple sugar bush. Don't put the idea in his head to host a fair on his property because he'll do it. Definitely. Might be by restricted numbers, but that's okay. But yeah. So I just wanted to put in those birthday requests there. And other than that, as far as anybody else, I don't know anybody else that's having a birthday in October. Even closer to Halloween, that kind of stuff like that. And that there was one lady I did know, but she passed away long before my mom did, and she was on the 30th of October. That's all I can remember. She was like Devil's Night, closer to Halloween night. And definitely. But yeah, so so kind of gives you a look, see what the cabin's gonna look like, guys, this year when it haunts. Definitely. Haunted Hunter's Cabin Thanksgiving. Basically, right at this hour is more of a chat show. We can't really do a lot of spooky stuff till tonight. But yeah. So again, guys, this is the birthday wish, Haunted Hunter's Cabin birthday wish list, guys. There's that fly. He always has to be a part of the show. Do not know why he's got to be part of the show, but he's got to be part of the show, indefinitely. You punch in that too as well. Birthday wishes for October. October. 20. So I think also too, if you I forgot the end. Sorry. Month of October 2020. Also to television, those that have like me that have cable or satellite. All the Halloween shows are going to be starting on TV. All the Halloween marathons, all the way up to Halloween night, guys. So many days of Halloween will be airing on TV, indefinitely. Your TVs will be haunting big time with Halloween spooky shows. Everything from kids' Halloween shows, kids' Halloween cartoons. For the adults, probably a whole crap load of horror movies. Definitely. Probably you'll be seeing the TV seasons A Haunting of Hill House and Bailey Manor, probably making its way to satellite TV. The episodes will start showing on TV because they show on Netflix first, then they show on TV, on cable and satellite. And then a year later, they come out on DVD and Blu-ray. That's why I said I can't wait till they come out on DVD and Blu-ray, because then I can go up and buy them both seasons. Buy the both seasons. It'd be cool. But yeah, so we're in that kind of year too as well. We're kind of lucky because we're having sorry, we talked about Christmas this early. We're just getting through. We're just coming into Halloween, but we just had Christmas in July, where they showed all the Christmas movies in July. I'm live. Okay. Showed all the Christmas movies in July, and now when we hit November and December, the Christmas movies are going to be back on TV. People are going to get sick of watching Christmas movies. I'll tell you. That sounds like the turkey's almost done. Done or almost done?
say another hour and a half.
Holy shit. That's worse than the oven.
No, the oven, it won't be done till 6.
I know. Or 12 midnight. I know my mother used, when she was alive, she used to cook in the oven. She used to do things the old school way.
But thanks to you
Shh. I'm live.
and thinking of buying that,
Yeah.
it's cooking faster.
The turkey roaster. Well, you could always do what the pioneers did before the ovens were even invented. Go out to your mom's and build a campfire and build a rack out of horseshoe iron, and put your turkey on it and put it over the campfire. Roast it. or go capture real wild turkey and kill it and cook it over in the campfire. Eh? Come here. You want to see everybody? Okay. You'll see everybody. Lily wanted to come up and say hello, guys. Yeah. Back in a minute.
I'll do that.
Shh, I'm live. So yeah, she just wanted to come up and say hello so she could say hi to everybody. Yeah.
That's because she's an attention getter.
Yeah. But hey, you like that nun back there, don't you? Yeah, you like that nun back there, don't you, sweetie? So yeah, a couple more minutes, guys. My actual turkey and pierogies will be done. That'd be awesome, guys. That way I can show you what the pierogies look like on a Thanksgiving plate. Lazier way of making potatoes. Without peeling potatoes and making mashed potatoes. You just go out and buy a bag of pierogies. And you don't have to do all the excess work of making potatoes. That's what I do, anyhow.
I'm the mama.
Potatoes are old fashioned. It's old school. But what I do is to substitute the potatoes because I don't like the extra work with the potatoes because turkey enough also the turkey alone is a time taker up. And then your potatoes take up more time. But if you go to the grocery store and you buy a couple bags of pierogies, either meat stuffed pierogies or the potato cheese pierogies and that kind of stuff, you just boil the pierogies or fry the pierogies up. If you just fry the pierogies in a frying pan or boil them in a pot, it goes quicker and put it on your plate with all your Thanksgiving fixing. There's your potatoes. You get around the potatoes. Now you can put gravy. You can still make gravy. You can put gravy on your pierogies, just like you do your potatoes and your turkey, that kind of thing. Pierogies are a lot easier to make than actually sitting there and having to spend all day peeling potatoes, smushing up the potatoes, pounding down the potatoes. Smushing them up, mashing them up. So pierogies go quicker. Or some people just buy a quart of milk, to buy the instant box potatoes, and they just make the box packages up and throw it on their plate. Boom, they're done. That works too. But yeah, I usually for Thanksgiving, instead of doing anything to do with potatoes, I do pierogies, so I buy a bag of pierogies every year, and I do pierogies on my Thanksgiving plate instead of doing all the excess work with the potatoes. I take shortcuts on everything. Totally take shortcuts on everything. That is a fun part of Thanksgiving. And so there's your birthday wish list, guys, for October. So those are our confirmed birthdays. Was for this month of October was myself, Joshua James Rankin, and Susan White. Myself, Susan White, Joshua James Rankin, Tom Shaw. From Wyerton here, guys. This month is we've all celebrated birthdays in this month of October. So those are your October Halloween we are your October Halloween babies for you guys. So for the month of October. And definitely. So I don't know, there'll probably be others, but like I said, these people I know quite well anyways. These are the first confirmed birthday cases for this month for 2020 during a COVID-19 pandemic. Definitely. So mine hit before Thanksgiving, always on the 6th, some in between, and today. So like I said, it's Tom's is today. Mine was the 6th of October. Susan's was Thursday that just passed. So this is your SBP, South Bruce Peninsula birthday wishes for October, guys. Live from Haunted Hunter's Cabin here, guys. Like I said, there may be others floating around there that I don't know about. But half the others I don't know as well to actually include them. But these people I know quite well. So kind of including them in a good way, guys, recognizing them in a good way. Just giving them their birthday wishes and acknowledgement live for them. Again, guys, sorry. Felicia was around for mine. So couldn't bring her back around for you guys today. And definitely, that would have been awesome, totally. But like I said, this is her weekend off. She wanted this weekend off because she was overexhausted from my 4-day weekend. I tell you. Celebrating it into my birthday on October the 6th, the big Haunted Hunter's Cabin, scary Haunted Hunter's Cabin, haunted birthday challenge shows festival. So she's taking a break to this weekend. So sorry we couldn't have her for this today. Couldn't get her for book her for today. Definitely that would have been awesome, guys. That would have been cool. You guys could have probably seen her from mine, but you guys would have loved Felicia. I tell you. She awesome. Pringles Pete calls her the Avon lady. Definitely. We will not go there, okay? Because definitely. Because Felicia doesn't take too kindly to insults. She does. She doesn't. So definitely. Especially, out of everyone in here in Hunter's Cabin, our Ghost of Pringles Pete is got to be the most arrogant little critter ever in here. Definitely. He's always got something not sarcastic, but he's always got some type of comeback, or he's always got something comical to say, or something. Put his 2 cents in. Definitely. He's a clown. He's a ghost, but he's also a clown at times too. Like I said, Felicia, she comes and goes. Pringles Pete, he comes and goes. I know. Again, of course, our haunted Hunter's Cabin, Freddy Krueger comes and goes too. Definitely. Um, you know, people come. Like I said, ghosts. Um, Everything from ghosts to witches to the headless headhunters. One is a witch, and the Avon lady comes and goes. Um, Definitely. um, so, like I said, it's Hunter's Cabin is a very spooky, frightening, and at times very pretty, good-looking place and haunted place when it wants to. Um, so, like I said, it's we got guests of some kind always pumping in and out. I tell you, definitely. Uh, Josh was going to join me for some of these sessions actually, because he asked me when I was going live next. I told him, but maybe he got tied up or he got busy. But at least, but he does come around for the main events. He does come around for the main events, for the main event nights. This is why I said so. Like I said, it's. Usually I don't. I won't. I'm not live during the main event, but maybe with it being October, this particular main event night, I might actually be sitting here live at this end on YouTube. So you guys can join in, as well. Oh no, I can't, because then yes, if I go live, I have to mute the show, and I don't want to do that. Because the live stream won't post, fortunately. Anything to do with the original sound coming from the TV show, from the TV with YouTube. I forgot about that. I'll have to find. I may have to do it. Yes, I may have to do it a different stuff. I may have to do things a different way on a tinier phone. Definitely, but that is okay. At least, and go from there. More or less. So I'll probably have to use the back door system. Because I always have a backdoor plan, backdoor system plan. When it comes down to my live streaming and that kind of stuff like that. In case of any technical difficulties. To get around the technical difficulties and that too. So and that. So of course I'm gonna get my famous Haunted Hunter's Cabin chalice, guys. With it normally for Thanksgiving, I never drink from it, but I am going to drink from it tonight, guys. Totally. Halloween night, too, guys. If there's nothing going on out there, and let's say it's just going to be me on the camera like usual, again doing the shows, to do the haunted shows, guys, then yes, we will have Bloody Brewskis. But if the normal haunted house people decide they're going to join in on my shows, then there will be no Bloody Brewskis. Definitely. It will go different. The shows will go better. We'll probably go more comical, scarier, but different. Totally different. Generally. But yeah. So kind of depending on how this Halloween night goes. So I welcome any which way. It's if I have a couple of people here to join in, that's great. That we won't have the Bloody Brewskis, but I will still have the supplies here. Like I still sending my wife to the beer store to buy me the beer to make the Bloody Brewskis out of. The Bloody Brewskis will come on only considering it's me myself on here. It generally. So like I said, that is. But if we haven't Like let's say if there's like if there's a representative here from the Chambers of Commerce or whatever joining me on the show. No, we will not have we will not do the Bloody Buskies that night. The Bloody Buskies will be canceled to a New Year's kind of a rainbow thing on New Year's Eve. If it's just me going to be on the camera that night on Halloween night, then yes, we will have the Bloody Buskies here, and that so. So looking at how the haunted house is going to flow and that kind of stuff as well. So, like I said, it'll be kind of awesome, guys. Yeah, I was going to get my chalice, wasn't I? Yes. Totally. So again, there's my chalice, guys. Ooh, spooky stuff. And gentlemen, I'm gonna put that there. I got my lantern. Always gotta have my lantern. Put that below here. And generally on that one, making room for my turkey dinner too as well. That's the best, guys. That is the best part of any Thanksgiving, around Thanksgiving time. Now, guys, this is people that are tuning in that live in the States, you're probably saying, "Oh, complaining. It's not Thanksgiving yet. Why are they celebrating Thanksgiving?" Just to let you guys know, I live in Ontario, Canada, and in Canada here, we celebrate Thanksgiving in October. So this is our This is in the month of October. This is our Thanksgiving here in Canada, our Canadian Thanksgiving. We always celebrate Thanksgiving. This is our Thanksgiving weekend here in October. So, like I said, this is when we celebrate Thanksgiving. Now, the States, I know you guys won't be celebrating some Thanksgiving until closer to mid-November, like middle November, early December, just before Christmas, anyways. Because, like I said, we are Canadians, and our Thanksgiving is always was founded in the month of October. So the settlers that came to Canada and the native people that came to Canada, the native people were always here. The native people in Canada and the settlers that founded Thanksgiving here in Canada, on our side, broke bread in October. And Thanksgiving was always declared in the month of, was founded on this weekend centuries ago here in Canada, according to our Canadian history. Now the Americans, their settlement didn't break bread until probably near the end of November, early December, before Christmas. So that's why that's why your Thanksgiving is closer to Christmas. Ours is in October. So ours is closer to Halloween than anything. But yeah, so again, we got a little bit of a don't bang into Pringles Pete. Even though at times he insults you. Wait, I'm going to strangle him for that. That's my job, not his. Kind of weird coming from a First Southern Baptist. Oh, definitely. They're not so religious that they think they are. Okay? Don't tell him that. But yeah. I just threw that in kind of a bit of a sense of humor and that kind of stuff like that. Hey, little Bill, you going for your walk, sweetie? Yepper. Yeah, leave the Canadian geese alone. Can't play with them. Seagulls, chase them all you like. They're pests. I don't care. But yeah, I kind of wanted to throw that kind of in, like, kind of a sense of humor. Leave me with the turkey cooking. Nice. Nice on that one. I tell you. Totally. I even put in Happy Thanksgiving. No, I forgot to put in Happy Thanksgiving. Guys, sorry about that. We just basically, there we go. I forgot to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving for Canada here. So, yeah, and happy Haunted Hunters Cabin Thanksgiving, guys. Weekend Saturday, October 10th, 2020, guys, here in Canada. So again, there's a lot of announcements in the updates here, guys. The birthday wishes, happy Thanksgiving. Yes, I did put Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving shows. And then down finally up, I finalized that and down in the comments, happy thanks, Haunted Hunters Cabin Thanksgiving, guys. If you guys are on watching and you guys are on the comment bars, feel free to drop your comments down. Please keep them polite, respectful. Definitely, there's a couple of announcements on there too as well. Definitely. So we're going through kind of our shows kind of on time this year, on scheduled. This is awesome. This is the first time this has ever happened in centuries. Now since we got live social media, I'm not even sure when the actual fall back, the clocks go back yet. I don't know if it's this weekend or it's before Halloween or after Halloween. I cannot remember because we have like what you call daylight savings times and that kind of stuff as well. And definitely. So again, for today's show, guys, this is great. We've had a lot of announcements for today's shows, for today's show, and definitely give you kind of a little of a Thanksgiving treat here, guys. We're gonna do two of them. A little bit of Haunted Hunter's Cabin style, guys. Sing along if you know it. Around the world, join us. Start a love train. People around the world, join us. Start a love train. It's not that way, like we'll make it so. Everybody will. Come on, because you've got nothing to lose. If you miss this train, I'm so sorry for you. People around the world, join us. Start a love train. People around the world, join us. Start a love train. Around the world, join us. Start a love train. People around the world, join us. Start a love train. All my friends, I'm talking to you. Tell everybody that you know. Don't be afraid to try something new. If you miss this train, I'm sorry for you. People around the world, join us. Start a love train. People around the world, join us. Start a love train. Around the world, join us. Start a love train. People around the world, join us. Start a love train. Around the world, join hands, start a love train. People around the world, join hands, start a love train. People around the world, join hands, start a love train. People around the world, join hands, start a love train. I tell you. Never heard that one before. There's probably another documentary study. Some of them are true. Some of them are based on the true histories. Some of them just for spite is a mind dispense. Means they like to like to it turned some of them actually turned into what you call a fairy tale. Definitely. So you do have, so again, guys, you have your you do have your you do have your truth and you have your facts. So, and you have your faults too as well. Also be aware of that. That's quite awesome. Awesome stuff. I tell you. Spooky. Oh, that's gonna be cool. Some of these are gonna be cool sound effects that I can use. I'm probably gonna use Halloween night probably for the Haunted Hunter's Cabin, guys. Awesome. Ah, Bonanza. Ew. That's old. I did like it. I have to grant, I did like it, but I tell you, growing up with it, I also got sick of it. Totally. I know. My biological mother, when she was alive, before she passed on, when I was growing up as a kid, she used to be so hooked on Bonanza. I hated Bonanza. I thought it was a stupid show. Totally. I did when I was a kid, anyways, but now I kind of get used to it. I guess now I get kind of hooked on it, but I tell you, it's a type of show. At first, it was not easy for me to take to watching because she used to watch it all the time, all through the 80s. That's all she'd watch is old school stuff that goes back to the pioneer cowboy country. Before the times of technology and internet and social media. Just looking to see if we're going to have like a live Ghost Legend night too as well, guys, with another narrator. Now we did a couple of those so far. So we had a pretty good, we kind of had a pretty good start off for this year, for 2020, guys, for Haunted Hunter's Cabin live social media, guys, here on Celtic Gypsy Warriors Live. Kind of stuff like that. That was quite interesting. No, that looks looking kind of spooky. There's the old Casper cartoons. I remember those. I used to get a kick out of those. Dracula versus Frankenstein. Getting very spooky. Totally. I remember growing up watching. It was still, even though it's very old before my time, Arsenic and Old Les. I tell you, I had to love that movie. I'm surprised even now you can get it. It's available in color. It's a very old movie. Originally it's in black and white, but you kind of, it puts your mind in suspense when watching it because you don't know who's killing off who. Definitely because they've these old ladies, they got a sign out the front of the window on her front lawn, and they live smack in the middle of a graveyard, their houses, and it says room for rent. And half the time the rooms are always vacancy, so people only come and go like in the place for like weekends or whatever. Nobody check. They all check in, but don't check out. Because these two old ladies, they're serving hospitality tea or whatever. They're slipping arsenic into their tenants' tea, or coffee, and they're bumping them off for their money. and then they're hiding their bodies in the basement or whatever. And then this evil doctor comes along with this Frankenstein dude, and they're bringing a U-Haul full of bodies into the house. They come through the window, and these old ladies are finding strange bodies, and they're finding their dead relatives or their dead tenants being moved from one spot to another from the windowsill to the basement, and then all these strangers' bodies are totally being COVID-19 into their house type deal, type movie. It's so funny. It's been around for years, and definitely, it's a horror movie. Really, if you really look at it, it's very funny. So technically, between these old ladies and this evil doctor and this Frankenstein guy, they're coveting bodies all over the place. Besides bumping the tenants off with arsenic in their tea. And it doesn't help this evil doctor and this Frankenstein guy. He's coming in. They're coming in with a hearse or a truck full of bodies, sneaking them in the window. It's not meant to be a comedy. It's actually a horror movie drama thriller. But I find it. I'm sitting back when I said I could never get sick of it. I'm sitting back. I'm laughing at it myself. To me, I'm finding it that kind of a movie very comical. And watching these old ladies get all upset and ticked off and pissed off. It's a total drama. And they're complaining and everything else like that. And they're religious too. And they come and go to church and everything. I think they're supposed to be Baptist or whatever, or Catholic, one or two. I can't remember. It is very funny. And I think they're also supposed to be English or British speaking too. That's the funny thing of it. And that. Oh, you want up here again? Yeah. Okay. Come on. You want to see everybody? Yeah. You like the center of attention, don't you? Yeah. So definitely. I recommend that movie if you guys are looking for a good horror movie to find. You probably can watch it on YouTube, guys. You search up watch movies on YouTube. Also, too, guys, so I got the name of that cartoon site. If you guys are looking for the cartoon site, I don't think I'll be on the cartoon site. It will be on a site called Movies 123 LA. Anybody can go in there and watch movies. That kind of stuff. A friend of mine showed me that site. I love it. I've been sitting back watching movies on it. I pay and buy Netflix. If I hadn't known about these other sites, I would have bought Netflix. But that is okay. I still love watching Netflix. But there's movies 123 is LA, kind of a .com type thing. You guys can go into and you can watch movies. Big variety of movies you guys can watch on there. And then the other one is Watch Cartoons Online TV. It's probably a .com too, and it's got all the list of the old classic cartoons that I would have grown up with, or your parents would have grown up with. But there's new generation kids who will probably get a kick out of them. And it's all cartoons. It's all cartoons. Even in the movies, it's all cartoons. There may be the odd few documentaries poking in around there that's not cartoons. But there's like stuff, everything from Sword in the Stone cartoon. There's Disney cartoons. American Tail, Alice Through the Looking Glass, Alice in Wonderland. There's the Muppets. All the Muppet movies are in there. Muppets Most Wanted, Muppets Caper, Muppets from Space, Muppets Wizard of Oz. They're all in there. I've watched, even from my age, I watched them. Still get a kick out of them. I never get sick of them. I still watch that site from time to time. I love the cartoons on there. Oliver and the Artful Dodger, Oliver Twist, Oliver and Company, all the old Walt Disney cartoons, stuff from Mickey Mouse TV, all the old TV seasons, the old episodes, cartoon episodes like Sailor Moon, Astro Boy. It's all in there, the whole list. All the Sleepy Hollow cartoons are all in there. They're kind of scattered around all over the place. But at the cartoon level, Michael Jackson's Halloween, David the Pumpkin's Halloween special, Probably a couple Charlie Browns in there. They're all in there. I tell you, you guys will get a kick out of that. So, guys, if you guys are looking for old cartoons to watch that you remember growing up with in the 80s and the 90s, or even way back to the early 50s and 60s, go to Watch Cartoons Online TV.com. Guys, go in there. There's a whole list of cartoons you can watch, and you can watch them for free. Same with movie 123 LA. You can watch movies actually for free with those ones. There is, if you guys check out on YouTube, there is actual probably YouTube videos that tells you how you can search it and how you can, what links to click on to watch it. You can't download them, but you can watch them. That's the only thing that the site is locked off the ability to download them, but you're only allowed to watch them. But that is about it. But at Leasely, guys, there's a place on the internet that you can go to watch the cartoons. A safe place, a virus-free place that you can go to watch cartoons and movies. A safe place, totally. That kind of stuff like that. Now, because I go on there and I watch them. I watch the cartoons, and I'm getting a kick out of them because it brings back memories of my childhood and that kind of stuff. Like that. Lily, sweetie pie, I'm out here. Come on. I think she's going deaf, but that's okay. Well, at least she's not dumb. Not these guys back here. They're deaf and dumb. I'm just kidding, sweetie. And they're fake. They're stuff too. So, definitely. Okay, you're smart. Okay, I am sorry. You're smart, sweetie. Okay, I didn't mean to insult the stuffed people at the back because I know you liked them. That's okay. Now I get the dirty looks just because I call these dummies back here dummies and stuff deaf and dumb. Definitely. I know who she's advocating for. Ghost of Haunted Hunter's Cabin. Hey, it's your sweetie. Yeah, you want to go see your mama? Okay, we'll take you to go see your mama. Come on. Come on. Nope, this way. I'm gonna get myself another drink here, guys, in a minute. Just popped this weekend, definitely. But like I said, guys, we will. Oh, ew. Why am I putting that in the fridge? Why am I putting them in this fridge? Okay. Oh. Looks like I'm sucking off the bottle. Back on the bottle. Back on the bottle. I do have a big, gigantic baby bottle I can fill up and drink out of. But no, I won't do that. New. That'd be too embarrassing. I do have one, guys. It's actually a money bank, but I tell you, I'd probably fill it up with beer or whatever. Sorry, Bloody Buskies, and drink out of it if it was just me on here Halloween night, guys. That'd be funny. Funny indeed. Definitely. I don't even think it will really work. Definitely. Maybe. I don't know. Never tried it. I probably spilled Bloody Buskies or stained my shirt. One of the two. So that way I don't look like I'm sucking on a baby bottle. I'm gonna put it into the glass here. Make it look kind of appropriate for these shows. Definitely. I hope my chalice doesn't leak. Now, a friend of mine drank out of these before, and she said they leaked. I've never had a problem with this one leaking. Maybe, the purple one, yes, it does leak. I gotta even get a new one of those ones, and definitely. I like this because it's way longer than 60 seconds that you get on TikTok, and you go so far on TikTok, and if they don't want you going live on, or when you actually earn your way live on TikTok, if they don't want you going live, they will bounce you right back down to 0 followers. They'll stop you from going live. By chance, they don't want you going live. Earning your way to go live, even if you earned your way to go live, they won't let you. It is so weird. Lately with YouTube guys and Facebook Live and Instagram Live, these platforms, we go live. You don't have to earn your way to go live. You go live whenever you want. Totally. But I think I gotta say I think this has got to be the best Haunted Hunter's Cabin Thanksgiving show I have ever done. I tell you, for Haunted Hunter's Cabin. Now I was debating because I did Canada Day, guys. Of not doing a New Year's Eve show, but I think because of the way things are going this year, everybody's stuck at home, that kind of thing. I think there is going to be. I'm thinking of actually doing a New Year's Eve show this year. Totally, guys. And definitely doing a New Year's Eve live stream for you guys for New Year's. And definitely decorating for New Year's. And definitely. Since everybody's going to be kind of what you call stuck indoors, stuck at home. I think yes, it'll be good. This will be a good year to continue on with New Year's. I don't think I'm going to cancel that New Year's show. I was going to because of because of Canada Day, guys. Because I did Canada Day live from home, live at home, and I think I'm going to be doing New Year's live from at home too as well here. Definitely. So that'd be kind of cool. So yes, there will be the Christmas Elf Lounge. I think Christmas Elf Lounge is going to again. It's just going to be more talk sessions. It's going to be color sketching. Normally, in between the Christmas Elf Lounge, usually on the second Sunday. I think it's the first or the second Sunday of the month of December. Usually the Santa Claus parade as it goes on out here. It looks like this year that's not going to happen that way this year. So technically there's going to be, so again, we don't have the parade this year. So technically, guys, it's just going to be kind of Christmas Elf Lounge. It's probably going to go longer, right to the 24th. As a treat for you guys to December 24th, to Christmas Eve. And it's going to be more color sketching than anything, more or less. When we get to that bridge, we'll probably put in a couple add-ins, maybe, definitely. But yeah, we'll probably have the digital fireplace going for the Christmas Eve, Christmas Elf Lounge. And sometimes too, we might have, we'll do what we did with the Friday the 13th. We'll mute it and show a Christmas movie, but it'll be muted. You won't hear anything from the TV. So that way it is the algorithm of the of YouTube doesn't pick up the sound of the TV set. And that kind of stuff like that with us being on YouTube and that kind of stuff like that too as well. So we're also keeping in kind of what you call sound respect and that kind of stuff like that. That's why I always tell her in the other room to turn her TV down or off. Because even if her door is closed, I can hear that TV coming through that door. Totally. And my live stream is picking that up. and it's harming my live stream totally. If it's not what I'm using, I shouldn't be able to hear it through that door at all. If I can hear it through a solid wood door like that, then my live stream is picking it up on it, and it's ruining my live show. Totally. It is not healthy for my live streams. Definitely. That's why I said, like, I use audio out here, but I only use so little of it. Because we are allowed to use so much, material to a point, to a certain point. But we have to limit. We actually have to limit on how much we use, more or less, or how long of it we use, type deal. It's a new system, that kind of thing. Came in like what was it, 2 years ago, something like that. I don't know if it's still the same or not. I don't know. I haven't checked. I may have to do it. I may go off, take a bit of a break, guys, and do what you call do a fresh stream. Totally. So because I know we only have so much length and this kind of stuff too as well. Might take a bit of a break here shortly, and then come back and do a fresh stream and that kind of stuff like that. So I'm keeping in my timing as well. So anyhow, thank you guys so much for tuning on in. We're on break right now, but I will be back. I haven't gone anywhere. I will be back. I can't go anywhere anyways, unless I have. I go out for free central needs if I have to go out. Other than that, I will be back. And this is the guys. This is gonna be this is the awesome part of Haunted Hunter's Cabin. Thanksgiving or Haunted Thanksgiving shows. I'll tell you. And that. So, like I said, I will be back and to continue on with Thanksgiving. And I hope you guys are liking this session so far. This was a very good session today, guys. I think for the daytime session, anyways. We're going into the night session here soon. So to the ones that I listed, happy birthday to you guys. Also to my birthday was October the 6th last Tuesday, just back there last Tuesday, on October the 6th. So like I said, I started off with my birthday festival into my birthday. And today we had a couple birthday announcements. Again, sorry I couldn't bring back Felicia for you guys like she was around for mine. Definitely. But you guys would have got a kick out of her. So anyhow, thank you guys. We'll be doing a fresh stream. I will be back. We'll be continuing on here soon. Just taking a bit of a break, and I hope you guys stay safe, stay well, and happy birthday to those that are having a birthday today and all through this month. And that. So these are the birthday people. These are the October people like myself. So again, if you guys got wind of birthdays, feel free to rat them out to me if you want. At your funeral, if you do, remind you that they will get even with you. Watch your heads. So anyways, have a nice day. Have a great day. Well, I'll be back shortly. Bye for now. There's my end button.